It is a mini Pakistan, and it is far more diverse than any other Pakistani city. Guide to Karachi, distributed to American soldiers posted in the city during the Second World War, described it as the Paris of the East and the cleanest city in the whole of India, while praising its sea beach and bathing places. In the 1960s and early 1970s, it was known as the City of Lights, after Mehdi Hasan's hit song. Many Karachians who grew up in the 1950s and 1960s also remember the city as pleasant and secure, a safe haven. Karachi's lights started waning in the late 1970s when Zulfikar Ali Bhutto aimed at rallying conservative elements to his project of Islamic socialism by enforcing a ban on all immoral activities in Karachi, thus signing the death warrant of the bars and cabarets that had made Sadr's sulfurous reputation. A few months later, Karachi was engulfed by its second major episode of ethnic violence since partition, after Urdu-speaking and Sindhi-speaking students clashed with each other following the adoption of a bill promoting the use of Sindhi in the education system and the provincial administration.
In the opposite direction, Karachi became one of the major exit points of Afghan heroin, the white gold that transformed the city's formal and shadow economies, as well as the rule of coexistence of ethnic communities in the city. Karachi has also been an important arena of conflict for political forces. MQM was an important protagonist of the coalition politics that emerged after the death of Zia, 1988, and the restoration of democracy. This did not prevent violence from escalating in the city, dragging national governments into local battles for supremacy, and on 3 occasions, 1990, 1993, and 1996, contributing to their fall. A modern city born of the proto-global sea trade of the early 18th century, Karachi was never the object of the meticulous planification that came to characterize earlier, more prestigious cities of the subcontinent, where the topography of the city visualized the social order while setting the basis for a functional economy. One of the first initiatives of the Hindu Banyas, who founded modern Karachi at the beginning of the 18th century, was to protect the settlement and more prosaically their shipments against incursions from pirates. Setho Jumal, the founder of modern Karachi and himself a prosperous merchant from the interior of Sindh, proceeded to fortify the city. After sending a couple of exploratory missions to Karachi, the British East India Company conquered the town on February 3, 1839. City's expansion only accelerated after the colonizers started modernizing Karachi's port while extending its railway connections to the Punjab in the 1860s. Under the British, the city was divided for social, political, as well as health reasons between the Old Town and the New Town. New Town consisted of the cantonment. Karachi was initially conceived by the British as a garrison town, where troops and ammunition, were to be stationed and dispatched to Afghanistan. The civil lines, where colonial officials and their families, as well as some indigenous elites, resided. This new town was the site of numerous architectural experimentations, which in this regard is well likened Karachi to Bombay. The landscape of Sadr, which would become the center of intellectual and leisurely activities in the decades following partition,